Greetings from Olympia. It's been a couple of weeks since I last had the opportunity to share news from the state legislature. Thank you for the opportunity to be here. Sometimes it can be very frustrating, but we're always here trying to do what we think is in the best interests of the citizens of the state of Washington, and it's a pleasure to serve you down here in Olympia. We are at almost the midpoint of the state legislative session. We're hitting what are called cutoffs. That means that bills must clear either the House or the Senate, and that time period is happening right now. So transportation is my biggest work assignment and is both a policy committee and an appropriations related committee. And we've been working hard to work on the budget, supplemental budget for transportation, and also at the same time deal with some policy bills that are important to Tacoma and other parts of Pierce County. I have to say, though, we had some disappointing news this week. The Senate stated that they would not be taking up a transportation package this year, and that they were hoping that we could do a legislative session, a special session, which will cost taxpayers more money, in November after the elections. As you may know, the House passed a comprehensive bill last legislative session during 2013. It was a tough vote. It was a 10.5-cent tax. But it had a lot of benefits for Pierce County. It was going to address the needs of 167, completing that highway into the Port of Tacoma. And it was also going to deal with congestion at Fort Lewis McChord. And by the way, I know about the congestion between Fort Lewis and McChord. Just the other day, I spent 2.5 hours driving from Olympia to my home in Tacoma. 2 hours to get past Fort Lewis and McChord because of a single accident. We have to address our transportation problems. We have issues with our transit funding. We have issues with local governments having enough resources to fix local roads. It's imperative that we act. So, as you can understand, my disappointment with the failure of the Senate to act. I think we'll probably be here talking in 2015 because I just don't believe that we can solve the problem in a special session after elections in 2014. So I also would like to say that on the high note, a bill that I have been co-sponsoring with my legislative seatmate Lori Jenkins, the Reproductive Parity Act, passed the House. And this basically allows for insurance coverage for both abortion and pregnancy health costs to be covered by each and every health care plan offered to citizens of the state of Washington. I think that's very important. I think there needs to be a choice for women to be able to choose a package and be assured that it's going to cover those kinds of services. That's not the case now, and that's why we passed the legislation. So in a couple of weeks, we'll be nearing the 3/4 mark of our state legislative session. I look forward to chatting with you at that time about how things are going in Olympia. Thanks, and thanks for the opportunity to serve you in Olympia.